All right, welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to talk about basically, I'm introducing you to the cryptocurrency research the way I do it. And by any means, when I go through some of these cryptocurrencies, I'm not saying you go and buy, so I'm not providing any kind of advice over here. I'm just showing you that as an example in order to teach you the concept, in order to share with you all those steps which I take. And so, and keep in mind the disclaimer. So I just want to remind you about that. I'll keep reminding so that at least you don't go ahead and buy something, just based on this video. Okay, so, and I'll share more with you when I talk about uh, you know, the portfolio, because there's a system which I follow. And again, that system is just as an example. You can create your own system based on your risk level, based on your your understanding and everything else. But normally we try to focus more on core currencies, which are BTCs, Bitcoin, ETHs, Ethereum. And then the second tier we focus on is the altcoins, which are XRP is Ripple, XMR is the Monero, and LTC is Litecoin. And then only we go to other type of cryptos, like the platform coins or the functional coins or transactional coins and those kind of things, and just steam it, store, and all those are there, just as an example purpose. So for the purpose of this, I'm just picking here randomly XRP, which is the Ripple. And normally what we prefer is we prefer those coins or those platform coins, if we have to, which are solving the real world problems. There are many coins which are just based on exchanging here and there, or doing something which is not really solving any kind of major problem. um, so we tend to focus more on where there is some kind of solid foundational business model is there, that basically gives us confidence that this business model is much better than some of those other coins which I earlier talked about. We also tend to look at the historical data, and then the management team behind the currency, who are the people, how long this company or that venture has been out there. We also look at the latest developments, the news, and more importantly is also the chart. And I'm going to share all of these things with you here one by one, keeping this video not too long. So just I have to be more careful on that, because in future we're going to do a course on the research and trading and all of that. So, we would talk about all of these concepts in later courses, which are going to be much more advanced. These are whatever I'm sharing over here is more focused on introducing the concept and walking through and making sure that at least you have a good understanding of all of this. So before I go to the next video, I just want to show you the all those steps. So bear with me, and I'm going basically to my favorite place, which is the coinmarketcap.com. This is where, as I decided that I need to look at it, and you can see over here this website. I will be talking about this website more later on in a separate video. And this basically provides all the time top 100 cryptocurrencies based on the market cap, and it also gives you plenty of information. I'll leave that for the next video, another video. But over here you can see Ripple. This is what we are looking at it. Their market cap is the 22 billion dollars. Yes, I said billion. 22 billion dollars. And this is what the current market price is in terms of dollars. When you have to go for trading and all that, you have to look everything in terms of the Bitcoin. But if in terms of dollar, it's much easier to see everything in terms of dollars. And this is the volume which has been traded in last 24 hours. This is the total supply of Ripple, and which is 39 billion. Yes, it's 39 billion worth, 39 billion Ripple, currency is out in the market. And now what I did is basically, the reason why I picked up Ripple is I just came, by accident to this news, and let me share with you this news. Even though this is a little bit old news, it's September 2017. They had said that this 20-cent cryptocurrency is set to roar, or soar, I should say, by December 2018. That news, if you look at here, they talked about all of that, and this is a kind of a news published in NASDAQ. And I'm sure many people might have acted on this and they might have bought. And we're going to look at, at that time, this was 20 cent, we're going to look at what, what's the price now. But then I went to their platform, their website, which is ripple.com, and you can see here. This is, you remember I was talking with the real business model. This is one of that coin which is basically trying to solve a major problem, which is that how do we make sure that the money is transferred from A to B, or from one country to another country, or from one location to another location in the fastest possible way. And that's the problem they're trying to solve using the cryptocurrency, or the blockchain technology. And many banks have started using their technology, and you can see here, these are the banks which are, let me show you the banks maybe. And they basically, okay, and I'm just looking at if they have anywhere talked about. I know there are a couple of banks which have already started using their technology for checking out how fast it can be. So it's already being used in the real life scenario, even though it might be a test case still. But the potential is huge, because as soon as that technology is being used by more and more banks over the time, they are basically, they could be sitting on an idea which can change the or revolutionize the entire banking industry. So that's the reason why I got interested. And then I started looking at more news through Google. So I just went there, and then I also love to see Wikipedia. So I always go there and check it out about each company, about each currency. And it gives me pretty much good information that they are using the Ripple protocol, the transactional protocol. When did they start? They started in 2012. It says stable release was 2018. And everything is this kind of a operating system for all those transactions. So it gives you all the information. You can read it. Here are the name of some of the banks. Unicredit, UBS is a big bank. Santander is a big bank. All of these. So an American banker, I mean, everybody sounds like is being attracted to this technology. Now they might be in the early stage, I don't know. So I want to check it further. So what I did, I went there again, and I say, okay, what are the other news which are floating around? So this is 2 hours ago, and this is talking about that they are going to invest in a number of startups. So that's great. And you can see here, March 28th, 2018. So that's what they're doing. I can see that. Ripple joins Hyperledger blockchain consortium. Now that's a great news, good news. I like it. And okay, this is today only, March 28th, 2018. All this is happening. So some good things are happening, but what about the real stock? So let me go and basically look at something. I'm going to do this over here and check it out and see. So I'm going to launch the chart. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to see if, so this is, I'm going to XRP, that's the symbol. I'm going there, and now I'm going to double click on this, and I can see over here, this is the chart for Ripple. So this had gone in December. You remember that bank, that news, Nasdaq news? So basically they were right that in the by December over here it had started going up. So it had started going phenomenally high, like the 20 cent, uh, 20 cent it was over here, somewhere over here, and then it had gone up to $2.80 or something like that. And then since that time it is coming down. So now it's currently sitting at uh, 0.57. That's where it's currently sitting at it. And and you can see the price over here also. And this also gives you the signal over here. You can, what's the buying price, what's the selling price. It gives you all that information over here. Actually, this gives you a lot. So anyway, this is tradingview.com. I'll put this resource in the resource area, so that at least you can check it out. It also gives you the signal, the technical analysis, which is what I normally look at. I also look at the chart. These are the two things I normally look at: the technical analysis and the chart. So based on this, as you can see here, this is somewhat, this could be the support price. I don't know, this could be very soon, or in a couple of days it might be hitting the support price over here. And then if all those news which we earlier looked at have some good merit, then this may start going up again. So uh, I might decide, after waiting for a couple of days, doing more research, and say, hey, I want to buy a little bit of my position over there. And you remember that my positions are normally very, very humble. I don't like to gamble anything over here. I just keep it very, very bare minimum, and I want to make sure that participate in if in the success of this company if I can. So that's how I do the research. That's how in the short video I can show you here that everything is covered. And I think with that I want to say that, yeah, of course, see you in the next video.